So any kind of substance abuse will affect your limbic brain. It will delay your flight or fright, and it can be an euphoria. And so peyote is a drug that, like I said, it's legal here in Canada, but it lasts 10 to 12 hours. And what it does, it puts you in this, I don't know, spiritual, it puts you in some kind of audition area in your mind. I have no idea, I've never been there and I don't want to be. But it is a drug that can make you have hallucinations. It can make you very sick and have all kinds of symptoms of a psychosis. So you have to know the difference between a person that is a psychopath and going through psychosis and if it's just drugs. But if a person is a psychopath and taking those drugs, it only gives it a higher fold. So it's a mental health condition. A lot of people use this to hide how they feel also, not just a spiritual, to numb their pain. There is some drugs that cannot be reversed from your brain. It can be a psychogenetic drug, and it affects the central nervous system. Opiates and alcohol. So alcohol damages the brain. If too much consumption of alcohol, it also damages the rest of the body. Now there is, when a person quits drinking, there is healing. But if it's ongoing, what it does is it affects your nervous system, affects the liver, affects your thinking. So you're not in a wise mind. You're not. And it is used, again, a lot of times, not just to go out and have a couple of drinks and have a good time. It is used to suppress how a person feels inside because it's too painful for them and they don't want to talk about it. If you have been oppressed, been tricked or manipulated, a lot of times people will go to this to hide or suppress their feelings, feeling embarrassed, ashamed, or whatnot. But I just want you to know, if a person did oppress you, a con man or tricked you, it is not your fault. But it will be your fault in the future if you do not study about it. So then this can shrink the hippocampus of the brain. And it's important for learning and memory functions. So I think of hippocampus, because it camps out in the brain, and what happens is it shrinks from alcohol. It eats away. So again, if you look also, eating breakfast is very important for your brain function through the day. Again, a sociopath will starve themselves on purpose. It's deliberate. I'm not talking about an eating disorder. Okay, that's different. I'm not talking about anorexia or bulimic. I'm talking about a sociopath that will actually starve themselves for the pain. And this is what they do to themselves. It's horrifying. And once I found out from Dr. Phil and former FBI agent Chase Hughes what was happening, and because he's been teaching it they both have been, Dr. Phil, and for years and years and years. This is something that it just made my eyes pop open like that when I thought of someone who does this. And so psychosis is experiences the world differently. It believes they are reading someone's mind, so they believe they can read your mind. They believe in their senses. It doesn't usually happen too much in their smell or taste, but sometimes it does, and in their touch. They will have hallucinations if you smell smoke. Now, if I smell smoke right now, it would be either because of the stove, or something is going on, or somebody's cigarette, or something. But if someone believes in a hallucination of smelling the smoke, that there really is something that's not going on, that is an hallucination. Usually the hallucinations are caused by auditory or visual hallucinations. This here has been a growing learning experience in my studies, and to learn about the active phases of psychosis and how it affects people genetically, and it scares the crap out of people. If a person is running on a stress or anxiety or panic mode, they cannot be around this kind of study because they will fear that that genetically came to them. So you have to understand what the person's going through. Be very careful what you say in front of certain people because you don't know what's going on with them. If a person is actually psychotic, is a psychopath, a sociopath, and a narcissist, you must report. You must get them out, supporting them, getting them away, getting them into a space where they can be monitored, and how to deal with it. I am no professional, but what I do know is that I found myself in a couple of areas in my life where they had did things on purpose. So it was going to teach me lessons, learning lessons. They were going to teach me lessons. So they had one person come out with a machete kitchen knife and attack me and how I would handle it. It was disgusting, disgraceful, and I just wanted to punch them right in the face. During this time, I thought, okay, this person asked me to do something. I showed it to the person and I didn't want to. Oh yes, you must show me this. Was this person really psychotic? Or was this person told to do this? Okay. Because I had a stalker and this person would not leave me alone. This person is psychotic, a sociopathic, and a narcissist. This person will do anything because it cannot survive without its prey. Harmed me, caused other people to do harm towards me, and caused people to stray away. Yes, these people are psychotic. So if you recognize patterns in people like this, please stay calm. When this person did this to me at his house, the first thing I did was, okay, I won't say the name, but I just said to this person, let's make up a name right now. Let's call this person Larry. And this person, I just said, look, Larry, you asked me to show you this. And he is freaking. Larry, you asked me to show you these photos of you. I did not want to do it, but you asked me to show you the photos of you dressed as a woman. Why did you want me to do that? Now, I've never seen you behaving. Oh, I'm so sorry, Larry. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. You know how much I care. To get myself out of that position, at the same time, when I seen that big kitchen knife, I can get one out and show you what it looks like. You know, there's big chopping. And slamming it on the counter at me. And colored me an effing bitch, you name it. Every kind of nasty name you could think of. And I just went, whoa, okay, now I'm in a position where I've got to change my way of thinking. Instead of attacking, I need to get out of there. And I did. This person was so angry it threw my stuff in the vehicle and took the keys and freaked out. It did not matter if someone was around. This person was outraged. I have reported this to a doctor, and he just goes like that, and then left it, where he should have reported it ongoing. So again, if you're in a position like this, ladies, if you're in a position where if your husband or gentleman